Hello students, I welcome you all in your computer science class. I hope all of you are doing good. My name is Kirtika Singh and I'll be teaching computer science for this session in class 4th A, B and D. Today I am going to teach you in computer science processing unit. But children, before moving on to today's topic, I am going to give you some general instructions how you all are going to do your activity work. As you know, on this 23rd, your activity will be uploaded for computer science. So here I am going to give you some general instructions how you all are going to do that. See, same as last session, you will use A4 size sheet. On top you will write activity 1. Then you will mention your subject, computer science. Then you will write your name, class and section. Alright. Then afterwards, on next sheet, for writing purpose also you will use A4 size sheet. Okay. You will do your work here. And children, this is important. This time you need to write questions as well. Okay. You will write question along with answer. Alright, and after doing all the work, staple your activity. And children, remember this thing that the marks of this activity will be added in term 1 exam. So do your work neatly. Okay, now let's start our today's class. Processing unit. Children, before learning about processing unit, you should know what is an Ipo cycle. Ma'am has told you in last class, yes or no? Right? So this time you should know what is an Ipo cycle. Still, I'll give you a brief explanation about it. Ipo cycle. Ipo stands for input, process, output. In input, we give input through input devices like keyboard, microphone, camera and we can say scanner, right? How do you put input through keyboard? Through keyboard you simply press the buttons and put your data. If we talk about microphone, how do you give input through microphone? You simply give input by verbal commands, by speaking in microphone. If we talk about scanner, how do you put input through scanner? And through scanner, you simply take an image of a hard copy, right? And if we talk about camera, how do you put input through camera? You put input through camera by visual commands, okay? By pictures, by the form of pictures or videos. So this is all about input devices. Next, where do you send all these data? Where are you sending them? You are sending these data to processing unit, which we are going to talk about today, right? So skip that because we are going to learn in brief in processing unit. Then what happens in processing unit, I'll tell you in short. In processing unit, whatever data you are putting in, it processes that data, it calculates that data. And here you can see an image, a storage device connected with processing unit. Why do we need storage device with processing unit? Because children, whatever it calculates in processing unit, the values of those calculation will be stored in storage device. Got it? Now, after performing all the set of instructions, after performing all the commands, the final value, the final data, the final information will be sent to the output devices. Now, what are the output devices? From where, like on where you can see your final results, like monitor screen of computer, right? There you see your results. Or else we can say speakers, there you listen your result, right? So these were some examples of input and output devices. Now, I am going to explain you what is processing unit finally. So are you ready? Shall we begin? Okay. Before teaching processing unit, Tell me something. Do you know the meaning of process? In the case of computer, processing means to convert the entered data into a meaningful information. Okay, so here who does this work? CPU, Central Processing Unit. It is also called a brain of computer. Now, why do we call it a brain of computer? Children, tell me, what is the work of brain in human body? Brain controls all the actions of a human body. Let's take an example. If I am moving my hand, it is also because of brain, because my brain is telling me to do so. So we can say brain is responsible of all the actions of human body. Same as that, CPU also is responsible for all the actions of computer. Like whatever is happening in computer, it is all because of CPU, right? Now let's move further. CPU has three main parts. First one is ALU, second is CU, third is MU. So first one is ALU, Arithmetic Logical Unit. Before explaining it, I'll give you a short example. All of you have gone chemist shop, right? There you will see a person who prepare bills. So for preparing those bills, what does that person do? That person can do addition, multiplication, subtraction and division, right? So all these four kinds of calculation he can do for preparing a bill. Same that work also does by arithmetic unit in computer. Arithmetic unit also does calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Got it? Now the second one, logical unit. What is it for? Logical unit simply compares the values of given data. Let's take an example. If you are entering two digits, one is 4, another one is 5, then who will tell the computer that 5 is greater than 4? Logical unit. Got it? In this way, we can say logical unit does the work of comparing. What comparing? Comparing the values of given instructions, given data or given information. So this is all about arithmetic and logical unit. Okay. After ALU, we'll discuss CU, control unit. Now here, what do you understand by this term control? Control means to control something or to manage something. Okay. In this case of CPU, of processing unit, control unit see that all the instructions, all the commands, or I can say all the calculations which is going in processing unit are going smoothly. Okay, so control unit see the sequence of instructions are happening smoothly. Okay, this is the work of control unit. Thus we can say control unit is used to manage the instructions of CPU. Okay, the last one is memory unit. For this, I'll give you an easiest example. If you want to calculate something, where will you do the calculation? On your hand? No, right? You will use a rough copy for that calculation. Same as that, CPU also needs to store some values of calculation. So where will it store? It will store in memory unit. Okay. Thus we can say memory unit stores the data which needs to perform in CPU. Okay. So this is all about ALU, CU and MU, and all of these three will become a CPU. Central Processing Unit. ALU, it does arithmetical and logical operations, okay, like calculations and comparing of the values. CU controls and see whether all the instructions are going smoothly or not, and memory unit, it stores data temporarily. And children, in memory unit, if you want to store your data permanently, you will need external devices like pen drive or CDs or many more, right? Now, let's see an image of CPU box. CPU box contains a power button. What for? To turning switch on of the computer. Then a reset button for reset or restart the system without switching it off. Then some USB ports for connecting external devices. Then headphone, speakers and all. Okay, ports for headphone, speakers and microphones. So this is all about CPU. Now I'll tell you some difference, like in desktop. If you will see desktop, which you will see in the school, in our school lab, okay, there it contains a CPU box. But usually we all use laptops, right? There it does not contain the whole box, okay, of CPU. It contains microprocessors or chips in our laptops, okay. Those also are CPU, but in a compact size, okay. So this is all about IPO and CPU, which we had discussed today. If you have any doubt, you can ask, okay. Now I am going to give you some study materials regarding this today's topic. Okay children, have a nice day. Thank you.